Azail.
Thank you, Speaker, Madam. Thank you, Speaker, Madam, for giving me an opportunity to speak on the budget, union budget. At the beginning, I would like to congratulate Honorable Finance Minister for a record 7th consecutive budget presentation. I really acknowledge our Honorable Prime Minister and all our leaders of the party. More than that, the people of Chikbalapur to have elected me and be able to be present in this august house. Madam, this budget strikes a very fine balance between financial prudence and social welfare. I would like to call this budget as a pragmatic budget. It reflects the Prime Minister's vision for Viksit Bharat, where farmers prosper, poor lead a life of dignity, the middle class get their due for their hard work, and the Indian enterprise get a boost. It ensures that it empowers all sections of society to attain the prosperity. And they have laid down the 9 priority areas, which I would not like to repeat because the other members of the House have already repeatedly mentioned it. It's unfortunate, Madam Speaker, that the opposition leaders, few members, has termed this budget in a very negative way by saying it's like a kursi bachao budget. This budget appeases the alliance partners. This budget is like a Dravidian budget. And this budget is like a copy of our manifesto. And one of the members says, this is our chief minister's, it is just the replica of the chief minister's budget copy. Madam Speaker, I would like to term this budget as, this is a Kisan Bachao budget. This is Nari Shakti Bachao budget. This is a Yuva Shakti Bachao budget. This is a Garib Bachao budget. This is a Indian economy Bachao budget. And this is the Desh Bachao budget. Madam, Garibi Hatao, Desh Bachao was a slogan in 1971. They won the election also. But who did remove the poverty in this country, madam? It is the economic survey says about 113 million Indians, they are out of poverty during our able Prime Minister Modi's regime and not the earlier regimes. And they say we appease the alliance partners. But tell me, madam, when was the Congress party on their own, they came to power in this house? It was way back in 1984. That too, when the unfortunate assassination of Srimati Indira Gandhi happened, they scored 415. In 1999, their score was 114. 2004, it was only 145. Then the BJP strength was 138. Still they ruled for 5 years with the 34 alliance partners. In 2009, they scored only 206. Second UPA. But from 2014, you please understand, madam, it is our party under the able leadership of Shri Narendra Modi ji, we got 282 where Congress fell to 44. 2019, we scored 303. Today, we may have lost few seats, but this is a pre-poll alliance. This is not a post-poll alliance. 2009 and 14, 2004 and 2009, it was a UPA alliance. They were made with 34 partners, 34 parties. Should we ask that their budgets were also only to impress their alliance partners, or was it in the interest of the nation? Madam Speaker, the budget can be only deliberated and discussed based on numbers and statistics, not the political rhetoric. So based on that, when I said the farmers' welfare was the first priority of Modi ji's government, I will come with the facts and figures. The very first file that Prime Minister signed after assuming office for the third term was dedicated to the farmers, including the recently released 17th installment under Kisan Samman Yojana for the 11 crore farmers across the nation have received well over 3.24 lakh crores. This is the commitment towards farmers. Similarly, madam, during UPA's regime, what was the budget for agriculture? What was the budget they had allocated for farmers? It was only 22,000 crores in 2014. But today, Modi ji has increased its budget from 22,000 crores to 1,52,000 crores 24 budget. And they say, we are Kisan against budget. Similarly, in 2013 and 14, the UPA Sarkar, they extended 7 lakh crores as loans for the farmers then. But whereas Narendra Modi ji's government provided 19 lakh crores to the farmers today. Madam, we have experienced in this last regime a very unique situation. One is the COVID pandemic. The second one is the Russia-Ukraine conflict, because of which internationally the fuel prices, fertilizer prices, they increased globally. But Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji ensured he did not pass any burden to our farmers. This is the commitment of farmers. The total fertilizer subsidy during 13-14, they have given only 73,000 crores. But whereas now it has increased from 73,000 crores to 2,55,000 crores in 23-24, madam. Let us come to MSP. They're normally, madam, this is the first time I am speaking. Please allow me 3-4 minutes. I will make very, very valid points based on statistics and numbers only. The MSP, madam, their pet subject. As a farmer's son, I would like to say this. The paddy price, madam, per quintal, they were giving 1,310 per quintal. But what is the increase that Modi ji's government gave, madam, today, 23-24? It is 67% increase, and per quintal we are giving 2,300 rupees. And the jowar, they were giving only 1,500 rupees per quintal, whereas our government gives 3,371 rupees per quintal, which is 112% increase. Similarly, madam, pulses, oil seeds. For example, I would like to quote only one, moong dal. Moong dal per quintal, during UPA's regime, it was only 4,500 rupees per quintal. But 682 rupees per quintal. It means there is an increase of 124% during our government. As I said, this year a provision of 1.52 lakh crores has been made for the sector of agriculture to the benefit of farmers, doubling their income, madam. And cooperative federalism, they speak, but it is Modi ji's government, in the true spirit of cooperative federalism, has accepted the recommendations of 14th and 15th Finance Commission. Over the last decade, around 41 to 42% of central taxes have been shared with the states. A substantial increase from the earlier devolution share of 32 to 32%. So what I would like to say, madam, today the fiscal deficit is reduced and Finance Minister has already said from 5.5%, the aim is to bring it below 4.5%. So I would like to conclude by saying, I would like to quote Swami Vivekananda's last quote, because, madam, Modi ji's government is for welfare of people. I quote, appreciation or no appreciation, I am born to organize these young men. Nay, hundreds more in every city are ready to join me. And I want to send them rolling like irresistible waves for India, bringing comfort, morality, religion, education to the doors of the meanest and most downtrodden. And this I will do or die. This is exactly what the Modi government will do for youth, madam. Whether you appreciate it or not, we will continue our commitment towards the youth of this country. Whether you criticize and mock us, doesn't matter. We will live for youth, Mahila, farmers, Kisan, and every segment, every section of this country, madam. This is our government's strong commitment. Thank you very much for the opportunity given.